Hi everybody and welcome back to our next STEM Build Challenge for Home Learning Term 3.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Mr. Fredrickson. You ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be. Would you do me a favor and take this? I'll meet you at the van in just a minute. I, want to say one last goodbye to the old place.
Sure. Take all the time you need, sir.
That's typical. He's probably going to the bathroom for the 80th time.
You'd think he'd take better care of his house.
Postcard from Paradise Falls!
I love that movie Up, and I also like the idea of flying. So today's challenge, ladies and gentlemen, is a flying machine challenge. Can you build a machine that flies? First of all, let's have a look at our STEM learning intention. And the learning intention for today's session is to build a plane/machine that can fly. Our investigation today and our learning journey will be guided through this inquiry question. How can we make something fly? Let's have a look now at a little video explaining the idea of flight and giving us some clues on what we can make to create a flying machine.
That was pretty good, but how does a paper airplane fly? Well, it's all about forces. And in fact, the forces that help paper airplanes glide are the same ones that keep a real airplane flying high in the sky. A force is something that pushes or pulls on something else. And there are a couple of different forces that act on your paper airplane to make it fly. First, you need a force that creates forward movement. That kind of force is called thrust. In real airplanes, thrust is created by engines, which make the jet move forward by taking in a bunch of air and then pushing it out the back really fast. But our airplane is just made out of paper, no engines. So where are you going to get the thrust? That's right, from you. When you throw a paper airplane, you're providing the thrust by pushing the plane forward. After that initial push, your plane doesn't get any more thrust. It just glides, which is one of the reasons that it eventually falls to the ground. We don't just want our plane to go forward. We want it to float on the air. So we need another force to get our airplane flying high. This one's called lift, and it comes from the shape of the plane. Try making an unfolded piece of paper fly. It's hard. That's because the paper needs sturdy wings in order to fly. But when your airplane's wings slice through the air, they create lift. As your plane moves, the wings push air out of the way. But the air has to go somewhere, so it quickly gets out of the way by moving up and over the wing. And the faster that air moves over the wing, the less time it has to push down on it. So the air above the wing is pushing on the plane less than the air below it. This force makes the plane go up. A big airplane needs more lift to get off the ground than a small airplane. That's why bigger planes need bigger wings. Now, the plane that you and I made doesn't have a whole lot of lift because the wings are so thin. So in order to fly, this airplane needs a whole lot of thrust, which means you need to throw it hard. But there are lots of different ways to make paper airplanes, all with different shapes that make the most out of the forces that help.
Wow, that was a really interesting video talking about the concepts of flight. Now, when you're creating your own flying machine, what could it look like? There's lots of different ways of creating a flying machine, but one thing that you need to remember, engineers, is the kind of materials you're going to use. The materials need to be light, but they also need to be quite sturdy. Now, on the left side of the slide, as you can see, there are lots of different designs for paper planes. You might choose to do a paper plane and decorate it today. Now, remember, you can always search online to try and find all sorts of different designs that you might want to go for. In our next slide, there's also actually a video you can follow along to make your own paper plane. On the right side of our screen, as you can see, these people have decided not to use a paper plane, but use light and sturdy material again to create a machine that can fly. Now, superstars, whatever design you come up with, I can't wait to have a look on Seesaw. But remember, it's all about the journey. I wonder how far yours will fly. I wonder what things are stopping it from flying if it's not flying. All of these amazing questions you're going to answer as you investigate flying machines this week. Now, in our next slide, we're going to actually have a look at a little video tutorial on how to make a simple paper plane. You can simply use this for your flying machine, or use your investigative skills to go online to find another way of creating a flying machine.
Hey guys, Squeaks and I are making paper airplanes. We're trying to make different kinds and see how high they fly. You want to join us? Just grab some paper and we'll make one together. Let's start by folding the paper in half, kind of like a hot dog bun. Then unfold it again and lay it flat. Now, fold down the top two corners. Try to line up each corner so that it reaches all the way to the fold in the middle. Now stop and take a look. So far, you should have a piece of paper that looks like a square at the bottom with two triangles on top. If that's what yours looks like, then let's keep going. Find the outer corner of each triangle and fold the triangle over so that corner touches the middle fold too. Now, close up your paper and flip it over. Fold down each side, just about halfway, to make wings. And you've got a paper airplane. Let's see how it.
All right, superstars, once you have finished creating your flying machine, please make sure that you use the Class Seesaw app to be able to upload your wonderful work, a picture or a video, to our STEM page on your learning journal. Good luck, everybody. I can't wait to see all of your amazing designs. Thank you for joining me for a STEM lesson today. And remember, the most important thing a part of STEM is the pack up. So make sure you get all of those materials you used to make your amazing boats today and to be putting it away. Now, I would love to see you face-to-face, superstars, but we can't do that at the moment. So please remember this week to have a great week. Keep a positive mindset, have a positive heart towards others as we learn and grow together. Thanks again for joining me. Have a great week. Bye.